Here's the greatest performance we've ever seen, courtesy of Presley Hudson from Central Michigan in 2019.
Dan, great drop in, letting us know there's only been 4 competitors. Molly's pick is Hudson, Presley Hudson. She's one of those 7 players that has over 400 career made 3-pointers.
And she wasn't missing any shots during warm-ups, guys. And she's a total gym rat. She was here last night. She was the last person here.
All right, Macy Morris says she likes the wings and the corners, not so much from the top of the key. Let's see.
Presley Hudson evidently likes it everywhere.
Apparently.
Macy Morris came out this year at Big Blue Mountain as I was there. She came out with, I'm from Kentucky and I like it that way. John Michael Montgomery's son is her friend and did a little bit of a remix on the song. She says she loves fishing with her dad, Lewis, as one of the favorite things she does. She needs to start burying some threes because Presley Hudson right now is pulling away at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, she's got to make sure she's staying on each shot every now and then, especially as she gets toward the end of the rack. She has a tendency to let it go and move. You got to stay with it to knock it down.
Macy Morris make a couple here, and she should be in pretty good shape. If she can make this ball.
Get it! Did you see how fast she was shooting those last couple of shots? She wasn't even thinking nor looking. She finished with 17. That puts her in 3rd place right now.
It's always interesting to see the money ball shots because the money ball makes up obviously for so much, but what a great short stroke right here. Just get it, release it, and let's go by Presley Hudson. That stroke stands up on the road, at home, and contest unmatched.
Hudson put up an impressive first-round score of 19 and found herself in 2nd place heading into round 2.
And then Presley Hudson, 3-time All-MAC first-team selection, leaves as the Chippewas' all-time leading scorer with almost over 2,300 career points.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. She's a very serious person, and she takes this very serious. Kiara Leslie wants to be an FBI agent studying criminology.
So maybe forensics? That's above my pay grade.
Presley's looking pretty good early, guys.
Look at this. It's over. She's going to advance. Yep. There it is. She hasn't missed. She hasn't missed. She hasn't missed. She hasn't missed. No, I'm standing up. There's a show. Welcome you all to the Hudson Show. What a show. Look, he got her out of rhythm. Can she get herself back into that rhythm? There it is.
Get there. Yes.
Stop, Dan.
What an absolute display.
How about that performance by Presley Hudson?
Yeah.
The best round we have seen from the men or the women.
I have never seen before, doing this 5, 10 years, whatever it is, where in the middle of somebody shooting the basketball, the entire bench of players, men and women, came over to her.
That was tremendous. It got started from the jump, Dan. She was in a rhythm, and look at her release and how on point it is.
Incredible. I mean, these are pure. She's shooting it high, and she gets going, and I think you're going to be able to see about halfway through the next rack, the entire bench clears, and all the participants, slam dunk, everything, came running down to watch.
Yes.
How cool was that?
She literally cleared the first 2 racks without a single miss.
After a blazing, bench-clearing 23-point performance, Hudson advanced to the final against Belmont shooting ace Darby Maggard,
who dropped 22 in the opening round, meet in the finals.
These are by far the best 2 shooters. Boys competition, girls competition. These are the best 2 shooters in the gym. Not named maybe Derrick Rose.
Fonz's pick is ready to get going right now.
Let's go, Peanut.
It's on, Fonz.
Who you like?
Got it. I got Peanut. You know who I'm rolling with.
I'm going Hudson.
Me too.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
The coldest first rack that Darby's had. She's got to lock it back in.
You know, it's interesting. Both competitors can knock in 10, 12 in a row. They just got to get a feel right now. The ball's going a little right out of her hand.
A little flat, too.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This usually gets you right. You know what the greatest thing about this competition is? The referees putting up their hands every time a guy shoots a three, a gal shoots a three.
I want to do that next year. I want to be a referee for this competition.
All right, what's the number she's going to have to post here?
I think you got to get at least 18 to 20. I mean, somewhere in there, I would think.
She got herself a chance right now. She's at 15 going in the final rack. That's 16.
Get this to 20.
17. 18.
Yes. One more.
To 20 right there. No. All right. The door is definitely open. 18 is good. 20 would have been, I think, tough to beat.
Way to shoot it, Peanut. Sorry, sweetheart.
18, pretty solid out of Darby. She's in the championship now here in the Rocket Mortgage three-point championship final round. You take a look at the numbers and how she hit 4 of the money balls. That was important.
Hey, problem you have here is that Presley could go 18 in a row.
Yeah. I mean, right? And we saw that at the start of the last competition, but Darby so consistent, such a light during this competition.
She's so much fun to be around, so enthusiastic. And, you know, let's be honest. The men's basketball coach at Belmont, everybody rooting for her. Hard not to root for Darby.
Everybody wants to see that money ball go down, get to that 20 plateau, and really apply some pressure to Presley Hudson.
And you said it. You would rather go second, and I agree. You know the number. You know you always have time. You can relax a little bit early. The number's not too great.
Molly's pick, and Molly, you and I were talking. We watched her warm up. She's been out here for a couple hours. I don't think fatigue's going to be an issue.
She takes this very seriously. She was just doing jumping jacks, and her head coach, Sue Guevara, is here. She was leading chants in the crowd. It was pretty cool to see. So she's well supported out here.
Here we go.
I do think next year Molly needs to be the referee and just put up the arms every time it's a made three.
Can we work on that? Can we have that happen? I'll even do some dance moves.
When she shoots it high, it goes in. I mean, that is fantastic. Here we go. Here we go, folks.
Shoot it, kid.
Here it is. Wow. Here it is.
Oh, my God.
Man, she gets on fire.
Jeez.
Oh, my
God.
This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the Presley Hudson Show.
Knock it in. Knock it here and end this thing right. Yes!
How about that? Back-to-back 23s by Presley Hudson.
That is insane.
She wasn't going great, but you know she can just clear a rack or two. Look at that score.
I mean, the racks up, rack number 3, rack number 4. After she missed the first shot on rack number 2, she didn't miss until she got to the last rack.
And we said it. Look, there was the miss. And now here we go. We're off to the races. She can just get going. And when she shoots it high, it's a totally different shot. And again, she electrified the entire 9,000
Look at the bench behind. Look at Josh Perkins' face.
Look at him.
Josh Perkins
look
is
at
like,
Davis on
what is
birthday.
going on? Our coach, like, yep, she won me a lot of games.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable. This is the final shot.
Look at Corey Davis.
Oh, boy.
What a performance by Presley Hudson. Now let's send it over to the Mercedes-Benz interview area, Molly McGrath.
I am so proud of my girl, Presley Hudson, right here. Wow, you were unstoppable out there. What is it like to get into a rhythm like that?
It feels good. You're just in the zone. You're just shooting. You're in your own world.
What do you need to do to beat Clayton Custer in the Battle of the Champions?
Get on a roll early. Make more shots than him.
I have no doubt that you can do that. Right, Sean?
I'm not going to be doubting Presley Hudson anytime soon with her shooting ability.
The Presley Hudson Show continued After hitting 56 of a possible 75 threes to win the women's competition, it was on to the Battle of the Champions, where she took on men's winner Clayton Custer.
My guy's ready. Stiff, but ready. Uh-oh.
After watching what Presley Hudson has done, how much pressure do you think it is to post a really good score?
Well, I think you got to be in the 20s, right? I mean, we said 18 was solid. 18 didn't come close. You get to 20, I think you'll be in good shape. 20-21.
One of the balls fell off the rack there, so he still has one more ball on this rack, even though he's already shot the money ball.
Yeah, again, they're cheating, my guy.
Got to keep his eyes on that rim. He's watching the flight of the ball right now, Dan. That's not a confident shooter.
Yeah, he told me he was going to watch till halfway.
That's fine. He can keep watching, but he got to start making them. Here he is.
There he is.
Money ball's going to be huge here.
Got to make it. Got to have this one.
That's tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, Presley Hudson's going to take this thing home.
Maybe by halfway through.
At what rack do we declare her the winner? 3. Okay. Fonz? Third rack.
Make it. Put a little pressure on here. All right.
15. She might make 15 in a row to start.
I know. When you get to the middle, you have 18. You have a chance for 18 points after the third rack. My man Clayton Custer, who hit so many big shots over his career at Loyola, I thought he was all right, but I'm telling you, this is a disadvantage for the men. Sitting around. Or
making excuses.
I know I am.
How about the fatigue factor? Presley Hudson's just shot 3 rounds. She's going to have to come right back.
Do you know the difference with Presley Hudson?
What's that?
While Clayton was competing just now, she was doing jumping jacks and high knees in the corner. She's unstoppable.
Hey, the women have won 4 out of the last 5 in the Battle of the Champions.
They've won 27 in a row.
Wow.
Don't get numbers get in the way of a good story.
Unofficially.
All right, listen. I make the over-under 21 and a half. Which one you take?
I'm going over.
You're going over? Fine.
She's here to put on a show.
She's locked in, guys.
This is her night, and everybody in the building knows it.
Let's knock them all in. Let's get this building
Go
going.
straight 30.
Yeah, just start knocking them in, Presley. Got kids in the middle. Just stand under the basket. You don't need to be out around the
Just have one person out there.
I'd love to see her just whap. All right, here we go.
2.
Bad luck.
The thing is, she doesn't get rattled, too.
Never.
And you see it, that's in. That's in. That's in. That's in. You can see it.
Get in there.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Shoot it, kid.
She might go down.
I told
as
you.
the greatest contestant in the history of this competition.
Goodness.
Kids, if you want to know how to shoot, watch Presley Hudson. She's unbelievable.
Get in there.
Get in this.
Get in there. Yes. One more.
Dan, you and I have been doing this for a long time.
That is absolutely incredible.
Listen, I'm just telling you right now, we've seen some of the greatest three-point shooters in college basketball over the last 5 years in this competition. No one has put on a show like Presley Hudson just did tonight.
That's absolutely right. I mean, every round had this crowd, Fonz, on their feet and going crazy. Every round.
And I was part of the crowd.
Me too. We were too.
She got to this rack and literally on the release, Dan, I'm sitting here going, that's good, that's good. The ball's not even halfway to the rim yet. It was just pure.
We were kind of joking that she would have it won after the third rack, but she had it won after the third rack. She had 16. And this crowd was just absolutely going crazy. Good for Presley Hudson. Good for Central Michigan. The Chippewas in the house, baby.
25 in the final round. Coach going crazy. Presley Hudson dominating the view from the competitors on the side as they're watching and celebrating, everybody in awe of what Presley Hudson was able to accomplish here tonight.